All right, everyone, welcome back. You know we love to go deep on emerging tech, and today's a big one.
It really
We're
is.
diving headfirst into generative AI.
Definitely a hot topic.
It's everywhere you look, right?
Huh.
But honestly, it can feel kind of like a black box, even for those of us who, follow this stuff closely.
I get that. There's a lot of buzz, and it's moving fast.
Exactly. So our mission today is to cut through that hype, lay it all out in plain language. What is this generative AI? Why should you care? And what's the real potential here? No hype, just the facts.
Sounds good to me.
I gotta say, in prepping for this, some things just blew my mind. We're not talking about AI that's just, good at math anymore. This is creative stuff. AI composing music, writing stories, generating art.
It's pretty incredible.
There's even this thing, prompt engineering. It's like you learn how to talk to the AI to make it do what you want. How wild is that?
Yeah, it's a fascinating new skill set.
So let's start with the basics. What is generative AI in simple terms? You're the expert here. Break it down for us.
So traditionally, AI was all about analyzing data, right? Finding patterns, making predictions. But generative AI, it flips the script. These models, they're trained on massive amounts of data, and then they can actually generate new content, text, images, music, even code.
Whoa, hold up. So it's not just crunching numbers. It's like making stuff from scratch.
Precisely. Like, think about it. You could feed it a bunch of paintings by Van Gogh, and it could potentially generate a brand new Van Gogh that's never existed before.
That's kind of freaky, right? Like, is this even original anymore?
It's a great question, and one we're all grappling with. But on a practical level, it's like having this giant brain anyone can access, filled with the knowledge of, well, everything it's been trained on.
Okay, so giant brain, check.
Mhm.
But like any powerful tool, we got to make sure it's used for good. How do we ensure that with all this creative power?
That's the key, isn't it? Responsible AI development. Human oversight is crucial. AI can do amazing things, but we need to guide it, make sure the output is accurate, ethical, all of that.
Makes sense. So back to that prompt engineering thing. Is this like learning to code? How do you even talk to an AI?
It's less coding, more like learning a new language. It's about crafting the right instructions so that AI understands exactly what you're after. You're essentially guiding its creativity.
So if I wanted to write me a screenplay, I can't just be like, yo, AI, write a movie. I need to be specific.
Exactly. You might say, write a screenplay for a sci-fi comedy set on Mars with a protagonist who's a talking cactus. The more specific you are, the better the results.
A talking cactus, huh? I'd watch that. But seriously, AI is evolving so fast. How do we even keep up with this stuff?
It's a challenge, for sure. New models, new techniques, all the time. The key is adaptability. Staying curious, open to new possibilities. Think about your own work, your interests. How could generative AI enhance what you do?
It's a lot to wrap your head around for sure. One thing that really got me thinking was the source material talking about AI creating original content. What does that even mean? And what kind of opportunities does that open up?
We're seeing it already. AI designing product prototypes, personalized marketing campaigns, even composing original music for films. Imagine creating custom video game levels with AI's help, or generating a piece of art based on your own preferences.
So it's not just mimicking existing stuff, it's creating something totally new.
Exactly. And the real magic happens when humans and AI collaborate, each playing to their strengths. It's not about replacing human creativity, it's about augmenting it.
Okay, so maybe it's not so freaky after all. Speaking of futuristic, this source also talked about autonomous agents. Are we talking like robot butlers here?
Not quite, but they are pretty cool. Autonomous agents are AI systems that can operate on their own with high-level guidance from us. Think of a chatbot that can answer questions, schedule appointments, even manage your finances.
Oh, so like a superpowered personal assistant. Sign me up.
They're still in development, but the potential is there. It raises a fascinating question. What would you want your personal AI agent to be able to do?
Oh man, so much to think about. So to sum it up, generative AI, it's a game changer. It's about AI as a creative partner, not just a tool. It's about learning to communicate effectively with this incredibly powerful tech. And it's about limitless potential for innovation in, well, pretty much every field you could imagine.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
But here's one last thought, folks. If this generative AI really is like a giant brain we can all tap into, what does that mean for learning, for creativity, for humanity even? How could you use this tech to explore new ideas, to solve problems we haven't even imagined yet? Keep those questions in mind, keep exploring, and stay curious because the future of AI is just getting started.
Absolutely. And who knows what amazing things we'll create together.
You got that right. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Until next time, keep on learning.